All right, y'all should be able to hear me. Mic test, mic test, mic test. I wish people would pour in here. You might not see anybody in here in a minute, so I just did that just because I wanted to. Scoot over a little bit more. Damn this controller. So, not have it up so loud. I don't want the music to take over. I hope the fan that's underneath my busted laptop isn't so, bad that it's taking over everything else. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my year-end video. Last year I don't think I did one of these. I think I did, but I think I kind of waited until like the beginning of the 2020 to do it for the end of 2019. But man, what a year has it been. So before I get too carried away, first off, thank you to everybody that's maintained on this ADS Play 101 channel. I think it's important to keep that in mind, that during the year of 2020, outside of the obvious with the pandemic and the coronavirus and what have you, I probably shouldn't have said that because I heard YouTube is like putting they're demonetizing videos that mention that. I don't know why, but it's a real thing. So for those of us who want to believe it and understand what it is, but this has been one of those years that I think is going to go down in history as one of the scariest years in mankind. When you look back on like the Spanish flu, the potato famine of Idaho, and all these, like the plague, the bubonic plague, all these major events that happened in humanity, 2020 is really going to go down as one of those what the fuck years. And there's no nice way of saying that. It's really going to go down as one of the biggest what the fuck years of all time. And there's really no way from, I'm not even hitting this damn thing. I don't know why the hell it's doing that. If it keeps doing that, I swear I'm going to just take it off. Do I got to get over here some more? Stop it. It should be good if I'm like right here. But amongst all those things, me personally, I have dealt with like a lot of nonsense throughout this year, which is what this live stream is about. It's a year in retrospect, 2020 in retrospect, as well as plans that I have for 2021 that, with things being the way they are now, I can actually see myself accomplishing these things due to, last year we had that big hiccup with, the landlord that we was living with, and, all our families split. Most of my family, well, damn near every family member went to Texas. All of them actually moved to Texas. I'm the only family member that's still in California to this day. But I still have people that's like family, like extended family members are out here. I was just talking about my immediate family, like cousins and, things of that nature, and sisters, and nephews. But regardless of the fact, it's really been one of those what the fuck years, 2020. And I just want to go over, everything that, I can remember that has happened. Because I know a lot of us just want to forget this year even happened. Trust me, we ready for 2021 already. Me personally, I'm not, considering that what this year began with. It's just been one of those what the hell years. It really has, man. We lost a lot of people in 2020. I mean, I know other people who have gaming channels, they won't talk about this type of stuff because they just want to act like, there's this invisible wall between what happens on YouTube and their channel and the outside world. No, I'm gonna talk about everything, man, because I live in reality. We lost a lot of damn people in 2020. I'm not even talking about the countless deaths from the coronavirus alone or anything else. I'm talking about like rappers, celebrities. I mean, people that we may have looked up to and we probably thought were gonna be here for longer periods of time. We lost a lot of damn people, man. And I wish I could have edited the video better, but this is that augmented reality, this alternate reality app on the PlayStation 4. But there's a lot of good things that happen this year as well, if you take the time to look at it as like the glass being half full rather than half empty. But first things first, man, rest in peace to everybody we lost, from Nipsey Hussle, Kobe Bryant. That one was painful. I'm talking about every countless rapper, FBG Duck, King Von, Mo 3, if you guys know about those rappers, really good rappers. The countless deaths, be it Chicago, Los Angeles, New Jersey, Texas, wherever in the world, man. It's just been one of those years full of pain. And I remember back in 2019, I said 2020 was going to be the year of healing. Man, was I wrong. I mean, it is a year of healing because we need some, but 2021 more so looks like that year where it's like, and forgive me if the camera's right here, but if I keep looking down, it's because the screen's right here and I'm trying to make sure that, you know, I'm not bumping into anything, like, you know what I'm saying, like that. So forgive me if I'm looking down, I'm not looking directly in the camera. But it's really been one of those what the fuck years, and I hope that 2020, I can only hope, pray, meditate, send out whatever positive energies I can, you know, send out, that 2021 really is that year for healing, that we don't go through this bullshit again, that the coronavirus comes to the end before the end of 2021, people can get back to their jobs, people won't be getting evicted over bullshit, because the evictions were supposed to be stopped, but there's people, I read an article, there's the families in Arizona who were getting virtually evicted, basically. So I gotta keep this, there we go. I got that, you know, they're getting evicted through virtual, you know, Zoom calls, through judge orders. And it's kind of like, damn, like, people ain't got no jobs. You expect them to, they got kids and all that. And it's during the holiday season, you know, even though some of us don't work, don't celebrate Christmas and Thanksgiving and all that for, you know, for spiritual reasons, you know, that's neither here nor there. But this is during the time when we're not supposed to, you know, you wouldn't think people were, you know, you think people would be more considerate. You know, they're taking, you know, some people need that stimulus check, and they were taking forever and a day just to do that. You know, Trump out of nowhere pulled a, you know, saying a good deed out his ass, and, well, I wouldn't say a good deed, but he made a good notion that $600 stimulus bill that would be given to families, opposed to the $1,200 that we got, earlier this year, wasn't enough. The 600 wasn't enough. So he alerted that, you know, we need to up that to 2,000, which I think a lot of people were happy for, because a lot of people need it. If 1,200 wasn't enough to cover a lot of the damage that's been done as far as people losing their jobs and losing their homes, what the hell you think half of that is going to do? So 2,000 was proposed, and I think one of the House Democrats, you know, upped the proposal up for vote. So hopefully something good happens with that, because fortunately I still have a job, I still have a roof over my head, as you can see. I'm still good, you know, I'm in a better financial position that I'm happy about, and I'm looking to be in an even better position should the things that are going right now continue on throughout 2021, especially with the plans that I have implemented. I don't plan this video to be any longer than 30 minutes, by the way, if that. So hopefully I can get it done possibly under 20, and we can keep going. So, but most definitely, man, that 2,000 is looking real good for some people. I mean, I don't mind getting it. I mean, I'm not gonna say I can't use it, but if they don't, you know, give it to me, I'm not mad. You know, I'm good. I still got a job and everything, and I'm maintaining myself. Who is this? I can't, you know, but so it's a couple things we're gonna talk about. First off, we have to speak on the merchandise. And of course, these are in no particular order. I want to touch on my live stream scheduling, and trying to be more consistent and more transparent when I can live stream. You know, because that's a task for me at the moment. So going into 2020, well, I wouldn't say at the moment, but it's been a task for me, because all the crazy stuff that's been going on this year. Even though other people found ways to continuously do that, because most of the people are doing this full time. I'm not there yet. to where I can do this full time. Yeah, I'm gonna get to that when I get to it. Also, my promotion skills suck, and that's something else I need to address. I got to get better at that, as well as my music, which kind of fits into the promotion as well. But like I said, we're going to get to that. The merchandise, as you can see here, just a couple things, a couple shoes. I don't even have the jacket, the Varsity Jackets or the hoodies up on the screen. I don't even think I have pictures of them. Dang, can people leave me alone right now? This ain't it. I want to put my phone on airplane mode, but it's going to cut off from the app, and I don't want that to happen. So I guess I just got to bite the bullet on that. So this year, being as rough as it has been, I decided to take a step into creating a new channel, which is something I did back in 2019, but I wanted to purely focus on that channel, and that was the World Warriors Collective channel. I don't have a picture for it. You guys can find it on YouTube. And the original idea for that channel was to be a promotional channel, and I kind of got sidetracked from that because, again, with my promotional skills being so bad, I kind of wanted a channel to dedicate purely to that. So I was going to continue doing playthroughs on that channel, moving from the ADS Play 101 channel, which is this channel, which I returned to. But at the time, I felt like there was so much old content on this channel that was pretty much archived that I didn't do anymore. Like, for example, like the Yu-Gi-Oh content, I don't do that anymore. I'm not even into Yu-Gi-Oh anymore. Like, I still pay attention to it here and there, but I'm not into it like I was back in like 2010, 2011, prior to Dueling Network shutting down and then becoming Dueling Book, which I think happened like 2019, around that time. But by that time, there was so many years in between me playing the game that I kind of just lost interest. I stopped doing card reviews. I stopped doing all the fun things Yu-Gi-Oh related that a lot of people, came to my channel to see. Because to this day, there isn't anybody else. I mean, maybe the Silent Enigma, who now goes by DP Yu-Gi-Oh on YouTube. He, does card reviews as consistently as I did them. I think he's even better, and he's even better than me in my opinion, because he does the fancy edits and all that. Well, I wouldn't say fancy edits, but he makes the videos entertaining. Me, it was just a straight card review, and I used to do them back to back to back to back to back. If there was 10 cards that got revealed in the latest booster pack, I used to review every 10. I was the first one to do it, and it was only like 5 channels that did that at that time, and it was my channel, it was your Yu-Gi-Oh channel, it was the Silent Enigma, it was Asian White Eyes Dragon, I think that's what his name was, and it was one other person I can't think of. But most definitely, it was only us 5 on YouTube that was doing card reviews consistently enough. Everybody else is just doing like little YCS videos and things of that nature. So once Yu-Gi-Oh kind of fell to the wayside, it stayed archived on my channel, and as well as a lot of other content like the Nintendo DS playthroughs, the ADS Play 101 series, where the name came from, me doing Nintendo DS playthroughs, as well as several other things that people continuously came to the channel. They were subbing for it, but I wasn't doing those things anymore because I didn't have access nor the interest to go back and do those things. So I felt it was time for a fresh start, and I made World Warriors Collective, which is the brand that you see me promoting these days. Follow the World Warriors Collective on YouTube, World Warriors Collective on Instagram, the Facebook group, which I haven't promoted at all because I don't even see the point. The Discord, I'm not even on Discord to even do that, because of everything else I got going on. I don't have time to dedicate to Discord like that. So, which I would like to, because I still would like to do like events and things like that, especially coming into 2021. I may resurrect the Discord and take initiative with that. I think it can be useful for what I want to do in 2021, which I'll get to, but as of right now, Discord just doesn't interest me. But yeah, so I decided to make the World Warriors Collective channel. Didn't really pan out, and on top of that, I was seeing that people were still subscribing to this channel. I think I went from like 2,000 subscribers to like 2,400. No, it was 2,300 original. No, I take that back. It was like 2100 originally when I first came back and I viewed it. Then I kept continuing on World Warriors Collective doing video game playthroughs. Came back like a couple months later, it was up to 2400. So I gained like 300 subscribers, or like over 300 subscribers since that's the last time I viewed this channel. And I was like, you know what? If all my subs are coming to this channel, nobody's really going back. I mean, this is where all my views are. This is where all my subscribers are. Let me just try to reinvent this channel and get it back up to where it needs to be instead of just leaving it and abandoning it completely. So I decided to come back to the channel, and I'm here officially now. The World Warriors Collective channel. It's there if you want to view the videos that's on it, but I'm not going to be really doing anything too much with it. I still think it could be used as a promotional channel. Maybe I'll do it for that, actually. Maybe I'll actually use it for that, but right now it's just like it's not doing anything, so I'm not focusing on that. I'm just focusing on the content I have on ADS Play 101. I'm here forever. This is it. So there's that. Also, with my scheduling, this is going into the 2021 scheduling coming up this year. The scheduling hasn't been good this year for me. It's like I didn't put a set schedule in play. I tried to do it, but because my job is kind of like, it goes by the week by week basis. You know what I mean? Every week it's a different schedule. I get different days off and what have you. So I can't consistently live stream like I want to. Like, for example, if I wanted to live stream on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, I'm not getting Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Thursdays off consistently enough every week for me to do that. So I may have like 2 days off a week, you know what I'm saying? And I might get Monday off, then I might get Friday off on that week. Next week I'll probably get Tuesday off and Thursday off. You know what I mean? It switches so much that it'll be confusing for the viewer as to when I can live stream, and I don't want to. I'm trying to figure out a way I can convey that I'm still actively live streaming to people without them feeling like I'm just abandoning them and I'm just live streaming at random times. So coming 2021, I'm kind of figuring it out how I'm gonna do that. I kind of want to like go by the week by week basis and just announce when I can live stream or when I'm going to live stream, because I do have the community tab on my YouTube. I'm able to use it, and I've been using it kind of consistently, which I'm glad. At first I thought I needed like 10,000 subs or something like that in order to use the community tab, but I don't. So that's that. You know, for people that know, I've been doing, you know, the merchandise. I have merchandise here. It's boxed up. I don't want to open it up, but I got everything going from the merchandise, and I need to start promoting this more often. So let me just show y'all a couple things. Like the Varsity Jackets right here. They come in multiple colors. I should show a picture of the back of them. You see right there, that's one of the Varsity Jackets. It comes in multiple different colors. It comes in black, purple, gray, as you've seen there, and like a navy blue and a light blue. So we got 4 different colors that it comes in. Also with the shoes, you know, the name of the brand is World Warriors Collective, and you know they have gamers known all over the world. So the whole idea for the shoes and the jackets and the shirts was to represent every country. So to do that, I kind of put like the nation's flags on. Oh no, that's bad. We don't want to do that. So the whole idea was to put the nation's flags on the shoes and what have you, just to give you like an idea. See those right there? And by the way, these can be ordered. Unfortunately, the only way to order them from me is through either PayPal or like an Instagram message. But the payment's going to be accepted through Venmo, Cash App, or even PayPal. Either one. You know, the shoes are available to purchase now, so you know, and I'm shipping anywhere that I can ship. I'm just gonna put it to you like that. And just do a couple more of these so you guys can see. on the Jamaican flag. Of course, you know, I'm living in this damn country, so I had to pull the Americans out. The global USAs. Right there, bam. I think I'll do one more for y'all. These are the next ones I did were kind of like my personal favorites. The global Puerto Ricans. I kind of like these. I like those right there. I like how that design came out. But yeah, man, like the merchandise is going, and I've never been the best when it came to promoting things. I think because I was still like an amateur with it, and I didn't really know how to get out there and promote myself. And since a lot of things are closed down, the one idea I had is that I kind of took from Master P, you know, the rapper, No Limit. When he used to do his cassette tapes, he used to go around and he would, you know, back in New Orleans, you know, where I'm from, there used to be people with like the vans out there and the Cadillacs with the speakers in the back and things like that, and they just be blasting music throughout the whole neighborhood and things like that. So he used to go give his music out when he was, you know, got started, and he was promoting his music like that. So I kind of took an inspiration from that, and I thought that maybe I could use myself to like just advertise it, just wear the shoes and the jackets and the hoodies and the shirts to conventions and things like that. And you know, when people ask me about it, lead them to where they can purchase it and things, you know what I mean? Get the leg working like that. But ever since the pandemic, I haven't been able to go to any conventions. A lot of conventions closed down, and I wasn't into like the virtual, you know, seats and all that. I'm not, you know, a convention is supposed to be about gathering around the cosplayers and the vendors that have like one of a kind merchandise and things like that, and networking with people. And just trying to get your name out there like that. And so hopefully 2021, the conventions and all that will continue, and I can put more time into travel and get these things taken care of, so I can actually get this off the ground and make it into a profitable hustle for myself. So that's what 2021 is looking like as far as like the scheduling and the merchandise. Also, finally, I want to talk about my music. Some of you guys know that I did music. It's always been, I don't want to sound cliche like most of these dudes be doing. Oh, it's always been a passion of mine. No, it literally has. Like, I got friends that know I used to rap. I got my nephew knows I used to rap. And I kind of lost interest in it over time, you know, just growing up. It's like, oh, this ain't going nowhere. I don't have no studio. I didn't think to go buy my own equipment like an idiot. Because, let me pause this real quick. I'm just gonna play a little something for y'all. It's not stupid. It's not trash, bro. I do want to lead you guys to my SoundCloud. Go to, hold on, give me a second. Azareal 101. That's AZAREAL 101. As soon as I get this to pop up, I'm gonna show this to you guys. Because one thing I don't like. Continue to SoundCloud. Home. There we go. View my public profile. Right here. I have not been promoting this like that. So, can I see that right there? Oh, it's backwards on y'all's screen. Y'all can't really see it that good. Let me get up. It's backwards, so I don't know if you can flip the video, but let me I'm gonna put it in here. Y'all can look up. That. It should pop up on the screen momentarily. Look up that name right there, Azareal 101 on SoundCloud. The music will pop up on there. I got a couple rough drafts on there, just to get the feel of how people feel about it. But I'm definitely gonna do better with this, because it's been one of those things that I feel like if I don't at least try to do it, it's never going to be done. So give me a second. This is one of the songs I've been working on.
So that's with me, I ain't worried about no hater ever. I'm just minding my business. We gon' keep counting this paper, homie. I ain't even worried. We gon' take our time with this hustle, homie. I ain't even worried. CD riding around the city, only a few trusted that's with me. I ain't worried about no hater ever. I'm just minding my business. We gon' keep counting this paper, homie. I ain't even worried. We gon' take our time with this hustle, homie. I ain't even worried, gang. That's on my city. I'll put that on my city.
No, so we gonna leave that alone. You guys can go to the SoundCloud and hear more of that. I got several ones. By the way, I want to give a shout out to this guy. Let me go to his Instagram real quick, and he also has a SoundCloud as well. Let me see if I can go to his page right here. It's this guy called Sun Yehoshua. Let me put his name in there because I definitely got to give him a shout out. This dude is the actual reason why I started rapping again. So I want you to look this name up. I definitely got to do that. That's his name on SoundCloud. That's his name on his Bandcamp, or you can look up. Matter of fact, on his SoundCloud, look that name up as well. All Hail Sun. I think that's like, I don't know if that's his primary one or his secondary one, but All Hail Sun, that's his name on Instagram. But you can still look up Sun Yehoshua. It's still gonna come up. He's a fire ass producer. Finally got his, I think it's like his SP4 beat machine, and he's been sampling, beats from like animes and things like that. Dude is sick. He's the one that got me into rapping again, because I heard his music and I thought the shit was so dope. It's like the thoughts and the rhymes were just coming to me, and I do plan on having an EP done before the end of I won't say before the end, probably before the middle of within the first quarter of 2021. I'm gonna have it finished. I kind of been testing out the program I've been using, trying to use different sounds and things of that nature. So it's definitely one of those things that I've been trying to focus on. Give me a second to get the music back on here. But yeah, Sun Yehoshua, I definitely got to give him a shout out, especially because he's one of those ones that, really got me back into. He's one of the ones that really got me back into rapping. So I definitely got to give him a shout out. Check him out, please. And that pretty much wraps up the whole video, man. So I kind of wanted to do it less than 20 minutes. I said it was going to go no longer than 30. A part of the scheduling as well, I almost forgot. I'm going to be doing more events with the fans. They got Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. I want to possibly do more Apex Legends with you guys. Mortal Kombat 11, I've kind of been ignoring that game because it hasn't really been interesting me like that. But that could be one of the games that could kind of like get my views up and things like that, because people like that. Tekken 7, I haven't really worried about it too much. Soul Calibur 6, they just announced what's his name? Songma, or I can't remember the dude's name. I can't remember his name to save my fucking life. But it was the guy from Soul Calibur 2, the one who had like the fancy sword play. The one who Assassin kind of modeled himself after. One of y'all know who I'm talking about. Somebody say something. Who was the new character that they just added to Soul Calibur 6? I can't remember the dude. He's a returning character. I can't remember his name. The one who had the fancy sword play in Soul Calibur 2. I can't think of his name. He wasn't in Soul Calibur 3. They took him out the game, and they brought him back for Soul Calibur 6 as a DLC character. I just can't remember his name at all. I can't remember his name. Not Luigi. That's Smash Brothers. I'm talking about I'm talking about Soul Calibur 6, the guy from Soul Calibur 6, the new DLC character they added to that game. But anyway, I may invest time in Soul Calibur 6 because I really didn't. I played it when it first came out. I didn't buy none of the DLC. I refused to buy DLC for that game. But they finally added him back, and you know, he looks pretty you know, pretty good. But only time will tell how amazing he is in an actual like tournament or whatever, an actual match. But most definitely, man. So we covered 2020 in retrospect. Been one hell of a year. Hopefully somehow we can emotionally recover, financially recover, and spiritually recover from the mess of 2020 and 2021. Hopefully the video games are better, because the end of the year, Cyberpunk 2077, man, you talking about controversy? PS4 Sony ain't never wanted to do a refund on that, especially if it's a digital download. They didn't never want to do no refund, but the game was so bad on PS4 that they couldn't even hold people like, look, here's your refund back. You don't want the game no more? Boom, I'll give you a refund. But it's crazy, man. It's one of those. This is one of those years that just is what the hell and what the fuck, and you just want to get it over with. So, with that being said, guys, thank you guys so much for sticking with me all this time. 2021 is upon us. Happy holidays to everybody that's celebrating Christmas and into the new year. If I don't get to talk to you again until the new year, so you guys have fun with that. Be with your family, be with your loved ones. Tell the ones that you care about that you love them. Tell your family you love them. Tell your friends you love them. Tell your favorite YouTuber that you love them. You know what I mean? Because life is short, man. If this year hasn't shown us anything else, life is short. You don't know what the hell's going to happen. We done lost so many people this year. It is ridiculous. So many celebrities, so many people whose music we enjoyed, whose presence that we took for granted. You know, again, Kobe Bryant, Nipsey Hussle, just to name a couple of them. It's just been so what the fuck. You know what I mean? Rappers been dying left and right. You know what I mean? It's just been one of those years that's, I'm happy it's over. But I'm kind of like, 2021 can't get any worse than this. Let me not say that before it actually does. Oh, Dragon Ball FighterZ. Matter of fact, anybody remember that video I did when Dragon Ball FighterZ first came out? I wish I could find it. I don't even remember the name of it. But it was like a DLC wish list for Dragon Ball FighterZ. And I said Master Roshi, Raditz, Gohan as the Great Saiyaman, put Tapion in there, Janemba. You know, several of those characters that I had, you know, on the DLC wish list actually made it into the game. They just announced that, who was it? Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta finally made it into the game. They just announced that. I'm going to do a reaction to that. That's another thing. I got to do more reaction videos. Anytime I see something, got to do a reaction to it. I got to be reactionary to doing reaction videos. I got to be more consistent with those, because I know y'all like those. And there's a lot of things I want to do, you know, reactions to. So that, and just keep pushing, man. 2021, I really want this to be a lucrative year for me, to where I can finally quit my 9 to 5 and say, you know, I can do this full time with you guys. Be more consistent with the scheduling, have more fun events, and just maybe, you know, any day that I have off, dedicate one of those days I have off to just playing with you guys, any game out there. You know what I mean? So, or playing ranked in one of those games, have a session with you guys. So with that being said, man, thank you guys so much for watching. Peace. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. Hope you guys wake up to a lot of presents underneath that Christmas tree, even though I don't celebrate Christmas. Not atheist. I just don't celebrate the year. Just celebrate the holiday. But I understand that for a lot of people, it's that time of the year where you can go into the new year with something new. And even if you don't get anything for Christmas, maybe your parents didn't have any extra money, you know, especially during this pandemic. A lot of families don't. And especially, I want to send this message to the parents as well as the kids of those parents who may not have anything extra to get them anything. I was one of those kids. growing up, to where I had to learn early the importance of having a roof over your head and food in your stomach, or just being able to say that I'm still alive and well. A lot of people that I may want to be here isn't here with me, but I'm here. So I have to keep pushing. I got to keep striving to better myself and put myself in a position where I can be profitable in life and be successful in life. And not to sound all general like a lot of these so-called motivational speakers, but, you know, I'm going to tell you a story. You know, as a kid, you know, I kind of looked at, you know, Christmas as the time I can get new toys and things like that. It was times where my mother didn't have the money, and I understood that. And I mean, of course, when I was like a toddler or like a kid growing up, I didn't understand it. But as I got to be a teenager, I understood what was more important, and I didn't want for anything. I kind of put myself in a position where if it was anything that I wanted, I went and got me a job, you know, earned the money, saved up, and tried to like buy those things on my own so it wouldn't be a burden onto my mother. Not saying that she wouldn't want to do those things for me, but just being that kid and understanding, you know, these bills come first. The putting food on the refrigerator comes first. Those things come first. You know, having gas in the tank so I can get to work. You know what I mean? Things like that are mandatory. Everything else is optional. And it's secondary. So I remember one day, it was Christmas. I was 16 years old, and it was just one of those years where I knew I wasn't going to get anything. Like, I just knew it, and I kind of was okay with that. And that's when my resolve for not really wanting anything materialistic kind of took hold. I put myself in a mental state where I didn't care for anything materialistic. I didn't care, you know, and it was all right. That was a good thing for me, because I wasn't asking my mama for a bunch of useless stuff. You know what I mean? I got me a job, got the things that I wanted. And when I got them, not only did I bless myself with those things, but I made sure that I bought new TVs for the house. The microwave went out at the house that we was living in. I bought a brand new microwave for that. You know what I mean? The new televisions. It's just, you know, it made me feel good. But this is like later on. But when I was 16, obviously I didn't. That's when my resolve hardened, and I didn't want to. I kind of didn't want to be a burden on anybody for like materialistic items that I really didn't need. I was good, you know. I was happy, and I was solid. You know what I mean? And then my oldest sister. I got two sisters, but my oldest sister, she came at me with this. It was like a 6'4" Megatron deluxe toy from Transformers Armageddon. I think that was Transformers Armageddon, or am I thinking of a different one? What was the one after Beast Wars that came out? It was that one. I still have that. She has it with her in Texas. You know, it's still in good condition. I could probably sell it on eBay if I cared to. But I took that and I was like, you know what? This is going to be the last thing I ever want for Christmas. That 6'4" Megatron, and I held on to that, kept it in good condition, and just didn't bother. And from that day forward, I worked to get anything that I could have wanted. You know, shoes, video games. I wasn't into toys or anything like that, but just to put myself in a position to where I could help other people. And I feel like I kind of slacked on that a little bit. Probably need to call my mother more often, but she taught me that the important things in life are the important things in life. Remember that. You know, the important things in life are the important things in life. Don't worry about the materialistic things that you may want but can't get. Kids, your parents, they love you. They want to do those things for you. And unfortunately, in those cases, it's really the thought that counts. Now, I wouldn't say unfortunately, because there's some kids that don't even have parents. Especially this year, a lot of people have been dying and what have you. Be happy that you can look up and see a roof over your head. You may not get the shoes or the video games that you want this year. You may not get the new console. You may not get those things. You may not get new clothes. You know, I remember my mother gave me brand new socks, socks and drawers as a kid in a plastic bag that you get from the store. That was her gift to me, and I was so happy just to get that. You know what I mean? My mama did something, because there's some parents that didn't even do that, and I appreciate my mama forever for that. Those humble beginnings are priceless. You know what I mean? So, you know, if any one of my family members are watching this later on, if you don't get the things, if you see me talking about this, you know I'm giving my mama the highest praise, because me and my mother didn't have like the best mother-son relationship, but I do value the lessons that she taught me, to the point where I'm proud to say I'm the man I am today because of what she taught me. You know, the important things in life are the important things in life. Don't go around harboring hatred in your heart. Let the bullshit go. If people don't want to forgive you because you was a certain way at a certain time, and you know you bettered yourself since then, let them go. Because they're going to put themselves in a position that they don't want to be in, because they want to hold on to that negativity. You know what I'm saying? You got to better yourself. Really, it has to be a point where you realize that you may not get the things that you want for Christmas, and you may not go into the new year with things, you know, because the hype is around Christmas. You getting it on Christmas. Maybe you'll get it 2 months after. It's fine. You know, I heard the Amazon, the UPS package building was like jammed up with packages because they didn't have enough people to work because of the pandemic. And a lot of packages aren't going to get delivered in time for Christmas. So you may get them during the new year. You know what I mean? So, and not only that, I heard, you know, it's a friend of mine in Concord, his mom, stuff got taken, and people going around stealing packages, following Amazon trucks. It's just Amazon vans, but people gotta relax, man. It's really one of those times where valuing your life over materialistic objects, it's definitely more important than anything else right now. Be healthy, stay safe. I love you guys. Continue to support me. Continue to support. What's up, Jay Hardy? I'm just finna end this. You know, stay healthy out there. Stay safe. Wash your ass. You know, don't catch that Rona. And even if you do quarantine yourself, you know what I'm saying, be mindful of the other elders around you. Listen to your elders. Even though if they give you a bunch of gibberish, it's always that one little gem that they drop amongst all that gibberish that you think you're hearing, that's going to carry you on for the rest of your life. One of the most valuable things I ever learned came from a homeless man. He told me, get your business, own your business, and mind your business. It's from a homeless man now. A guy living on the street. He didn't ask me for money. He just wanted to give me advice, because he didn't want, you know, a young guy like myself to end up in that situation. You know what I mean? Of course, I went back and, you know what I'm saying, tried to find him. I didn't see him. You know, I wanted to give him some money or something like that, but I didn't see him at the place that he normally hangs out, so I don't know where he is. But I hope he's safe and doing well, because a lot of the homeless people, they're going to like homeless shelters and they're getting themselves straightened out, you know, and I hope that's what it is, you know. But everybody stay safe. Happy New Year, happy holidays. Enjoy some food, spend time with friends. Even if you don't get anything for Christmas, you have friends, you have family members. Enjoy, laugh it up. Watch some Charlie Brown specials. Watch Netflix. If you have Netflix, pop in that old Rugrats orange cassette tape. You know what I mean? Some of y'all still got VCRs. Pop in that cassette tape. You know, listen to some Michael Jackson. You know what I mean? Or your favorite music. You know what I'm saying? Dance with your family and friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, get out and do more that you can do. Even with things locked down, there's still possibilities out there. You just got to find them. With that being said, man, World Warriors Collective, ADS Play 101. Remember, be humble in victory, be gracious in defeat, but show no mercy in battle. World Warriors Collective. Happy holidays. See you guys in 2021. And for as long as I'm on this planet, you know, I will be playing video games to the day I expire. So you guys will definitely have me on here. So I love you guys all. Thanks for the support. Continue supporting me. You know, I look to having so much fun with you guys for the rest of this year and going into 2021, as well as all through 2021. And together, you know what I'm saying, we're going to get this channel off the ground. You know, with your help, I'm going to get my subscribers up and we're going to get this channel off the ground, most definitely. So with that being said, hold on. I can't, because somebody calling me. With that being said, man, thank you. Peace. I'm out.